Hello, Pam here, and today I am making applesauce. You are in my kitchen today, and I am one of the kindred vegans. I remember making applesauce with my mom. When I was little, we would go on a Sunday afternoon and pick apples at the apple orchard, and of course, my mom always loved Mcintosh apples for cooking, for baking, apple pies, apple cakes, apple fritters, applesauce. We always used Mcintosh, and what I have here is, let's see, 3 pounds of Mcintosh apples. Any good flavored apple works. I would not use yellow delicious or red delicious. I just don't find them flavorful enough. But a Mac has a nice tart but sweet flavor. It's just full of flavor. And so what you need to do is you take them all, like I have here. You're going to peel and then core them. If you want a sweet applesauce, you're going to go ahead and add some sugar. And I would start off with about 1/2 cup, but you can always add more as you go along, you know, if it's not sweet enough. If you want a flavor in there, you can also add some cinnamon and have like a cinnamon applesauce. But today we're making plain because V is going to be using this as in an upcoming recipe, so I just want plain applesauce. So I have cored, peeled, and cut these down. And so now I'm going to add them to a nice stock pot here. And in this, I have a 1/2 cup of water in the bottom just to get it started, because you don't want your apples to burn before they have a chance to get soft and squishy. So I have a 1/2 cup of water in here. I've got my 3 pounds of peeled and cut up apples. And I'm going to take this over to the stove and get it going, and then I'll show you what I've got. All right, so I am over here at my stove, and you can see inside the pot. What I did was I put a lid on, I turned it on high for just a couple of minutes until it really got boiling and I could mash up these apples a little. And I did just that. I mashed the apples, and I will keep doing that as they cook. But you can see the consistency. Here, let me get under the light so you can see the consistency. They're still chunks, but they were mashable. Now what I'm going to do is turn the temperature down to low, and I'm going to let these continue to cook. So I will keep this uncovered, and I will keep mashing as they heat, as they cook, until it's the desired consistency. And I will bring you back here to show you what I end up with. Now, if you're cooking on the quick, like you need the applesauce right now, what you can do is cook it on high, add a little water until they're all mashable, and then you add in just a slurry of like a cornstarch and a little water, maybe 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and just a little bit of water, or you can add some tapioca starch in there or potato flour, something that will thicken it up really quick and give you a good applesauce consistency if you're needing it right now. But I don't, so I'm going to let this sit on low. I'm going to stir it frequently. I'm going to leave the lid off, and I'll be back. So this is the applesauce, and this is how thick I wanted mine. It's still hot. As you can see, the steam coming off, it's still quite hot. So it will thicken up a little bit more in the refrigerator, and this is what the apples made, a 2 cup canning jar. I am not going to can this though. I'm just going to put it in the refrigerator because we're going to be using this before too much longer. So there you have it. And that took, I want to say, about an hour to cook down to that consistency. If you want it thicker, you just have to cook it a little bit longer. But there you have it. Make sure you go down below and like and share and subscribe, and let us know if you make your own applesauce, or what else did I make with my mom? I made apple jelly, I made apple butter, you know, those kind of things. This, again, is not sweetened, but you could add sugar, or you could add some cinnamon, a little bit of nutmeg, and that would make it taste really good. But there you have it, and I hope you will join us back again here next week. Bye for now.